Oh, so you're great.
You like the view, huh, Bob?
Nice, yeah.
Tom Cusick was Lorraine's father. There was Aunt May was his aunt was
Tom's sister?
Was Tom no. Mame Cusick married Dan Campbell, so she was right.
My father's mother.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Lane Cusick was my
Her name was Mary Lucille. That's why Mary
Right.
was Lucille.
Right.
You know.
And she had a sister, Marge Layton,
Yeah.
and Kathleen, who married Weisenblue.
Aunt Helen married David.
No,
Aunt Helen David.
I have Marge, Kathleen, Uncle Edward. He was single, Edmund. Aunt Florence. She lived
Yeah, there
in
was Aunt Florence and Buffalo.
Tom Cusick. And
They didn't come visible.
Donnie.
Donnie Weisenfeld. Was Aunt Catherine's son.
Oh, okay. But you just said somebody else. I don't have an uncle. What did you say? Marge. Oh, you said that became a married to David.
Oh, yeah, Helen.
Aunt Helen
Oh,
married Leo
Aunt
David.
Helen. No.
Leo David.
Helen was
One of the sisters.
Mary Lou Cusick's sister.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have her.
My father's aunt.
A lot of sisters.
Helen. And Helen married
Leo David.
Leo David.
Leo David. And where are they?
Buffalo. And I used to go up and visit them when Ed and I were just dating. When we were engaged, I'd go up in the summer and used to go up on the train for $3 to Lackawanna from Scranton to Buffalo. $3 return.
Well, that was pretty good.
And my mother took me over on Saturday morning to get the 5 o'clock.
But you didn't make much more than that.
Yeah.
Nobody told either.
So, what was your,
Make it.
I had other questions the kids wanted to know. What was your favorite dessert? When you were little, what did you like to eat the most?
Well, mine was. You want to hear mine?
Leave it to kids to want to know what you ate the
You
most.
want to hear mine?
Yes,
Sure
I
do.
do.
I tell you, my favorite. My mother got paid, I guess, on Friday. And she'd give me money and she'd say to go over to Boltz's Bakery and get 6 spiced cupcakes. And they had chocolate icing on. And I'd get a quart or 2 quarts of milk. We never drank milk. Never. We never liked milk.
Chocolate. I'd put
But
chocolate
with
in
these
it.
cupcakes,
That's
you
why.
had to have milk.
Yeah.
So I'd go over and get the 6 cupcakes every Friday and bring them home. We'd each have 2 and our glass of milk. That was my treat growing up.
Spice cup.
There?
No. Wrong.
I
It's Italian
we
baking.
had cooking class in number 10 school where I graduated from. Baby, the class got a bottle and nipple. We had a cooking class there, and I didn't pass it one time because when we made pudding, we had to wash the egg before we cracked it, and mine fell in the sink and broke, and I failed. But you wash the egg before you. But anyway, I made chocolate pudding at school.
Oh, and you're still making it.
And my mother came home from work, and we had a porch to lean on the porch, and I was out on the porch swing, and she said, "What are you doing out there in the cold? You'll be sick. You'll have pneumonia." And I said, "Mom, I made chocolate pudding for dinner, and if I stay in the house, I'll eat it all." My mother often told that story, and you heard that about me.
Yeah, I should have somebody tell that at the roast. My mother couldn't afford it. They never once came to her and said, "You've got 2 daughters. Send them to Pilgrim School." But we had to sit on one side of the church at St. John's with the public school kids.
Yeah, they couldn't
We were
segregate.
segregated.
Yeah, my mother, that used to break her heart. She'd go to
Mother's
the
heart
children's
Yeah,
mass,
that's terrible.
and she'd
That was
sit.
bad.
They
Yes.
segregate you from the Catholic
We
kids.
did. They did. We
Yeah.
had to
And
sit
the
in
Catholic
public
schools
school
care.
kids.
Yeah.
and the parochial
All our
sent
little
us,
friends.
and I used to think my mother had sent us there, she had the money.
Yeah.
But that's funny because we went to school and there was no money involved. You and I both went to grammar school and we didn't pay anything. You didn't pay anything.
No, we never did, no.
That's a new thing. And now in the Scranton diocese, you don't pay.
Oh, really?
No.
When
Yeah.
I was on the board at St. Joe's, I made sure that
In fact,
we passed a rule that anybody who couldn't pay could just come to the principal very quietly and say, I
Oh,
can't
I
pay all
always
the
thought that. And then another thing.
the
I
Scranton
remember-
diocese now helps you with high school too.
And another thing I remember with Mother, she never got any welfare or help like that.
Well, there wasn't any,
Well,
was
a
there?
little, there was a little, Eileen, because I
Well, our
remember.
father lost his life, you know.
Oh, she got nothing.
Not
Loss of
Yeah,
life.
nothing.
But one night she took us, maybe Mary remembers this too, to some man's house in Southside. Somebody told her to go there and apply. They were starting to give something. I don't know what it was.
They really didn't do that until the 30s, right?
Well,
FDR?
no, I was a little girl. And so I go with her, and he took the information and he said to her, oh, he said, you'll be about 200 or 300 on the list.
Oh, yeah.
So my mother said, I don't know, I'll take care of my children.
God bless her.
Well, I
Isn't
can
that great?
remember the Knights of Columbus that used to do something, and remember the time we went
Oh,
and
tell
we
them
got the
that story.
outfits?
That was the Elks.
The Elks, I mean, yeah.
Tell them
Anyway,
that story.
somebody gave her name the Elks, they sent us mail, we didn't have a telephone then. And, we were to go a certain place at a certain time, we went. And we put these dresses on, they gave us.
Sailor dresses.
Sailor dresses, navy blue with white booty collar.
Just
And
like
they
a
were
sailor
down,
song.
halfway down our legs, and on the
You
way.
had to put them on.
We had to wear them home. And on the way home, we wanted to go into the Lorline, to the ladies' room and change. We went into the Lorline ladies'
And we
room.
took the darn things off and threw them in a bag. We got home, we said to Mother, here, get rid of these. We don't- My mother said, you won't wear those dresses. My mother was making our lovely dresses for us. That's what they gave us.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
that
remember
lovely?
that morning, oh, those dresses. We were ashamed to have anyone see
We
us.
didn't want anybody to see us.
How old were you then?
We were good-sized girls then. We were going along Cedar Avenue, and that's the Lorline isn't there now, you know.
What is that? What's the Lorelei?